Hello, I'm Petru and you are watching WellCode, and in this video I'm gonna teach you how to get the most results out of a fixed time frame. Let's say you decide to work for 2 hours. You can get a lot of things done, or I'm sure that in your life at least once your mind was very distracted. You set yourself in front of a computer or in front of a book and you just couldn't focus. You were always thinking about different things and you couldn't just go back to your work. And this is normal, it happens to every one of us, but now I'm gonna talk about how to avoid that. You probably followed the advice from the last video, you scheduled your time ahead. If not, I'm gonna put a link around here or here, I'm not sure left or right. You scheduled the time for you to learn how to write code. What will you do now? You have the fixed time frame, and you probably know that it's not the same if you work for 2 hours undistracted, or if you have a Facebook tab open, you get notifications for every new message and you just switch from coding to Facebook, then back to coding, then back to Facebook, and so on. In order to make your process more efficient, there's an app called Forest. I'm gonna share the link in the description. And what this app does is basically only a timer. You set some number of minutes in which you want to be focused, in which you just want to work. And the way the app works is that you plant a tree, and if you manage to stay focused, if you manage not to switch from Forest to any other app for the amount of time that you set for yourself, you're gonna plant a tree. For every time frame, there is a different tree. If you stay focused for 5 minutes, you'll get just a small bush. If you are focused for 2 hours, you'll get a beautiful tree. And if you stay focused a lot, you can actually plant real trees and save the world from pollution. So you can use this tool in order to help yourself stay focused. But another very important thing is to have your environment work for you and not against you. Let's say you are on a diet. You probably won't put chocolate everywhere in your house because you'll start eating it. This is the same for learning. You don't want to have your tabs open with Facebook or any other social media stuff. You just want to have one tab with whatever you're reading, or when you're coding, you want to maximize your IDE and not get distracted. And this is one thing that I discovered during my second internship with Palantir. I felt a bit behind with my tasks, so I decided that I want to do real work. So the thing I did was to take out my phone, put it on silent, turn off the internet, turn off, I put it on airplane mode so I couldn't even get phone calls. And moreover, I didn't put it next to me on the table, but I put it inside the backpack, and I placed the backpack somewhere where I couldn't access it. And this is a thing that I still do. I take out my phone, I turn off the internet, I turn on the Forest app, I set the timer, and then I start working. One thing that I do before starting to work is that I check out my social media. I don't want to get distracted by messages, and I also don't want to have a thought in the back of my head telling me, well, you haven't talked with your team, maybe they have questions for you. So before starting to work, I check out social media, I respond to the messages so that I know that I don't have to reply to anyone and my mind can stay more focused. This is my advice to you. Don't forget to subscribe if you got some value from this video, and also don't forget to apply those things, because we are putting this content for you in order to become very successful and become a very good software engineer. Don't forget to follow our series. There will be another video coming up after this one. If you haven't seen the last video, don't forget to check it out. We put a lot of links in the description, so check those as well. And until next time, I wish you all the best.